because that's what we do. We criminal together in our brain. We play a little bit of virtual Mission Impossible. Dun 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 dun. Boom. Yes, I am criminaling as we speak. So, Doohickey, you are a bad, bad girl. Andrea Archaeology, you and your education ain't nothing. Look, what kind of name is that? And what would you, Indiana Jones or something like that? That's clearly because look at the bottom. She says, as an aside, in my opinion, the usernames say a lot about the class of people, don't they? Yeah, I mean, doohickey, like a slang word for thingamabob, and thingamajig. Oh my God, that's freaking depraved. A doohickey. Oh my goodness. And Andrea Archaeology because she likes archaeology. Oh my God, what kind of pervert would give themselves a name, archaeology? And yes, our beloved perpetual platypusy, because she just was a bad, bad girl being silly, and she put the little extra sy at the end to be a naughty, naughty girl. Clearly, proof of criminal behavior and intent. Likely a psychopath. Now, I'm good friends with Platy, and I happen to know that she's a psychopath, and she knows that I'm a psychopath. So we try to isolate ourselves from the rest of you neurotypical people because we'd hate to pollute you with our criminaling psychopathic ways. Okay. And Patricia Burns, I mean, obviously, you naughty, naughty person, Patricia. Your last name is Burns. I mean, what is that like? Is it like I don't know, is it some sort of, I don't know, uh, genital disease or something like that? I mean, why does it burn, Patricia? What kind of a pervert are you? What kind of a name is that, Patricia Burns? And fraudulent schemes. Oh my God. Oh, fraudulent schemes. You're admitting it right in the name. You engage in fraudulent schemes. You bad, bad, criminal, horrible person. And Persephone's pomegranate, which is just a great little, it's good for plosives. It's like if you can test your pop filter by just saying Persephone's pomegranate. I forget what that's called in grammar. When you have lots of p words. Yes, my 8 years of university and a high level career in government makes me such a bozo. I mean, look at my channel name, straight up mythic. Exactly. You bad, bad girl, Persephone, and your name. I mean, Persephone's pomegranate. I don't know what that means. I mean, I had a pomegranate once, but it's probably some perverted illusion or something. I don't know. It's probably some sort of depraved concept that most people are not smart enough to know. But I'm sure the symbolism is evil. It's probably the devil's stuff. Heels in the air. Our friend Heels in the Air. Doing again the devil's work of exposing other true crime bad channels like Betty Bullhorn and Molly Golightly and Jonathan Lee Riches and Justice for All, Justin, and Dolly Vision, that beacon of moral, you know, um, virtue, and these incredibly productive, value-added, moral, good actors in true crime that are only interested in victims advocacy and solving crimes, stopping the bad guys. Yeah, how dare you, Heels in the Air, you mean, mean, meanie. And Alexisor, I don't even know who Alexisor is, but apparently that's one of my associates, James Avery. We've exchanged a couple of messages in my chat room and on my content board. Clearly, we're associates. Yeah, you people are all my associates. We're all part of a criminal syndicate ring. Pendar, oh my God, Pendar, longtime YouTuber. She plays guitar. She sings, and her husband's also a musician. Oh my God, Pendar, you're a very, very bad, evil girl, Pendar. Enhanced NH, no idea who that person is. Never seen the name. She's even got Mr. Homemaker. Mr. Homemaker, the nicest guy you're ever gonna meet, who's freaking a house husband, who hangs out and raises 3 kids and cooks his wife dinner and cleans the house and wants to make videos about how to be a perfect dad and a perfect husband and raise healthy, productive children. Yeah, Mr. Homemaker is also complicit in this crime. Mr. Homemaker, like the most antiseptic, positive, honest guy, you're gonna meet. But he's also part of the grandeur criminaling syndicate here. Bison Joy, never heard of the name. Sorry if I don't know some of these people, but they're all my associates somehow. Alley Cattails, of course, we know Alley Cattails, and the name. Look at all the bad names here, people. I mean, Homemaker, that's just perverted. And Heels in the Air, I mean, that's perverted. It's not like it's a play on Heels on the Ground. These bad actors that exploit missing persons cases and have laws drawn up to prevent them from harassing communities for selfies and content and super chats, or Dolly Vision, who just got arrested in the Quinton case for assault and battery. These are lovely people. How dare you, Heels in the Air? How dare you go out? You and your hate and your cyberbullying, going after these outstanding citizens like Betty Bullhorn and Molly Golightly and Justin from Justice for All and all these outstanding citizens. Geez, you people are awful, and the names, they're just all perverted. And Chloe 2022. Oh, Zia. Okay, I know who Zia is. I've seen her name a couple times. Don't know much about her. Seems rather pleasant, but she's another one of my criminal associates. Bybron. Oh, Bo. Well, of course, I love Bo. Bo and I are friends. So I mean, we criminal together all the time. Jody Sue Brown. Yeah, I know the name. And we've engaged a couple times in my chat room and on my comment section. So insightful. One of the nicest people you're ever going to meet. She doesn't say a mean word. I mean, it was very hard to get her to say a mean word about anybody, about one of the most grounded, um, kind, generous, thoughtful, careful people you're ever going to know. Her father was in law enforcement. She was raised in a law enforcement family and is actually one of the legitimate people in true crime who literally cares and just gets involved with families to try to help them. She doesn't advertise it. She doesn't have her own channel. She doesn't make a penny. She volunteers her time to help me mod. She volunteers her time to co-host and mod for Trisha at Web Sleuths. She's never asked for a penny. She works with actual families in real life and just tries to be there for them in case they need a shoulder to cry on. Never asked for a penny and never made any money. So you're going after Insightful too. Burnt Toast, another one. Burnt Toast, another channel that comes from the Lol Cows community and has had. And that I'd made a joke several months back where I went. I mean, it's so funny that some of the best content in true crime are it. I mean, it's so telling of true crime that you got people that came from the Lol Cow community, the Lol Cows community, roasters, true roasters, and people that came from the drama community, like Tiffany Marie and what was the other one, the loudmouth one, with the New York, New Jersey accent, Perplexed, and so you have these outsiders that come into the space, and Dolly Vision and Burnt Toast, probably one of the better roasters. It was actually, she can't find enough lol cows just on YouTube. She actually had to come into true crime to find sort of the best examples of lol cows that deserve to be reviewed, as they call it, and roasted, rightly so. And good on you, Burnt Toast. And Burnt Toast, I think's only been in my room once. I've certainly never talked to her, so I'm just impressed that she's on the list. But I know why, because Heels in the Air and Burnt Toast, not only have I had some engagement with them, but they also make their own videos. That's why I said, even if you did take me down, if you hire a hitman and or Chris McDonough gets one of his old cop buddies to come and kill me or plant something on me or entrap me, then whatever, you guys can try to ruin my life and put me in jail or have me murdered because you're petty little lowlifes. But even if I go, you can't kill everybody. I mean, you're not going to be able to kill everybody on that list. Chris, and Mazzella, if you're going to try to kill everybody on that list or everybody in true crime that makes videos calling out the misinformation peddlers and the snake oil salesmen and the charlatans, then you're going to have to frickin' kill an awful lot of people. So, get criminaling. If you're going to start killing us all, get to it because it's going to take a while. We're all over the planet, and there's many of us. And so then I think then also went after Quink, also lovely person. I haven't seen any of these people do anything wrong ever. So sorry, I've never seen any bad behavior on their part. They're not my associates.